guys, what is going on? Blossom is back and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Today I have a very special video to you that means a lot to me, and it all comes off this: challenges. Now, sometimes in Top Drives, gone are the days where people used to complain there's nothing to do in Top Drives. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, there is so much to do in Top Drives. Sometimes there's even too much, and that's the thing, it's the challenges. Sometimes we get tune-ups. At the same time, we also get the Expo collections, and then within the Expo collections, we have all these little things like the Supercharge and the Premium. Obviously, you don't play them if you don't pay to win, but you also get the free one as well, which you have to play every day, which is kind of like signing your name for a lecture in uni. Like, it's a meaningless thing, but you kind of have to do it to get rewarded in the long run. You got the Proving Grounds as well if you're pretty new. I still have it as well, because I'll talk about that in a bit. Sometimes you might have a Veterans Challenge, sometimes you might have a special event, all running at the same time. I remember there was this one time, I think earlier in February, where we just had 5 challenges running at the same time. Sometimes, you know, and this happens often, Hutch F's up and they give you a compensation challenge or something, and then you have more challenges and you got like 5-6 challenges running at the same time. And sometimes things like the Veterans Challenge, the tune-up, or more importantly, mainly just the special challenges like, you know, Year of the Rabbit, all that kind of stuff, it can be really annoying. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm a very busy person, therefore I am lazy. Does that make sense? Efficiency is everything to me. That's why when I play Top Drives, I love the brain dead challenges. I love the ones where I'm just like, oh, okay, fast is fast, twisty is twisty. As long as I run a Blossom Choice fast car or a Blossom Choice twisty car, I know that it will be, you know, good, or something like that. You know, I don't want those kind of challenges where you have to change your hand every single round. Doing that without what I'm going to talk about is going to take so damn long. I don't have the time for that, okay? Your boy is incredibly busy. He's got the entire boxing thing where he's starring in. He's got the entire club grind. I got videos to edit, write, it's everything, you know? And the clubs really just takes most of the time. So one thing I really want to talk about is when I want to talk about efficiency, when I want to save as much time as possible, I go to one place, bro. I go to one place. And you know what it is? It is indeed Top Drives Records. Now, today I do want to talk about Top Drives Records. Now, this means a lot to me because I'm not just simply promoting the site. This is a collaboration. And there's one big thing that I genuinely want to talk about, and that is indeed, I am in Top Drives Records, y'all. If you go into filter and you scroll all the way to the bottom, boom, we got Blossom Choice. Blossom Choice is in Top Drives Records, okay? So, you know, I got the website and everything, and I haven't even updated my own website, but at least I've updated, you know, I got the PL18 list on my YouTube channel. So if anybody wants to buy Blossom Choice, it's also on Top Drives Records. Best cars in the game, all over here. It's really nice to see, actually. I got filters on right. Oh yeah, it's filtered by Blossom Choice, and it's just really cool. Like, shout out to Tiago. Obviously, like, Tiago's a really cool guy. I've been talking to him for a while, and if you don't know, he is the creator of this website. And the amount of times that I have basically just gone to challenges and like, this literally saves my butt. You see how I'm on Proving Grounds right now? Here's the thing, right? Like I said, efficiency is everything to me, and these Proving Ground challenges, like, it's a waste of my time, honestly. Like, the thing is, the reward for an endgame player like me, a ceramic pack, means nothing. The time that it takes to complete this challenge takes longer than the times it takes me to grind clubs for like a couple of minutes and earn the same amount of cash to open this pack. As you can see, this thing has been out for like 3 weeks. I bet a bunch of you guys have already finished this one. I just cannot be bothered. And this would have been the same situation with a lot of other challenges if it wasn't for Top Drives Records, because I would just go straight into Top Drives Records, find the best hand, and I would just copy paste. Because honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't have the time to change my hand every single round. I know that some players like that, and if you like that, then you don't need to use the website. You can play it the long way if you want to, if you enjoy the puzzle. But for me, I just want to get these challenges done as quickly as possible. I don't even post them as YouTube videos anymore most of the time. I only care about the rewards, and I'm going back into clubs where the money really matters. So, you know, one thing that has really been saving me, you know, since the introduction of this website has been the challenge tab. Everything that you see over here, you can see. So, you know, if you are a new game player, like, you know how I used to make the Yellowbird series? Like, I don't even need to make the Yellowbird series, honestly. Just go to Top Drives Records, go to challenges, click Yellowbird 1 USA, and then it will tell you all the best possible cars. And the best thing about Top Drives Records is, unlike, you know, touch. The person that actually made this website actually plays the game. You know what I mean? Like the way that he does it is really smart. As in, like, the lowest RQ cars that are able to win the track set are always the first ones. So like, you're always going to have the cheapest hand. Like this over here is the cheapest possible hand that you can use to beat Yellowbird round 1, for example, which I think is really cool. Because an easy way of doing it is that you can just copy paste the hand, right? And obviously, like, if you don't have all the cars, that's fine, because you have RQ left over, and then you can use, you know, more expensive cars to fill in the gap, if that makes sense. So challenges has been a huge thing, but today I want to walk you through just Top Drives records in general, just to get you guys situated with, you know, the entire website. Okay, so number one, you got home, and this is the main thing. When this website first came out, this was basically everything before all the features and stuff. So the basic stuff is, you know, you click search a car, and if you want to look for a specific car, let's say Hollywood, you just put in ACR will show up. Obviously, you can also search up the track set. So currently I have all the dry track sets up. The coolest thing about this actually is it actually tells you who has contributed, and you can see my name is first, because I was part of this website, I think, within the first week of it launching. And the first thing I needed to do, like, I knew that this was going to be a website that was super beneficial in the long game. I know what is going to be good in the long game. Okay, that's all I've been doing for Top Drives. And yeah, the first thing I did was just put in my times for the ACR. So as you can see, my name is first, because I was the first person to ever put in times for a 233 Viper ACR. I'm very proud of that. I'm very, very proud of that. Like, that, nothing can ever take that away, and it's absolutely awesome. I think it's the same story for Blossom Jr. Why is my demon not showing up though? Wait, what? Oh, I know why, because I still have Blossom Choice in the filter. So if I go demon now, I'm pretty sure that my name comes up first over here as well. Let's get it. That can never change. That's like, I remember when this website first came out, I told the people in my, like, you know, Discord server, I'm like, it's like a dog pissing on the ground to claim his territory. Yeah, these two cars will forever be mine. Unfortunately though, my favorite car in the world, the 69 Charger, I think someone actually beat me to it. Who is it? I'll just give you a shout out, whoever it is. Oh no, it was me. Never mind. I gotta love to see it. You got to love to see it. I didn't know I was the first person to put in the Charger RT. Was it the Charger 3? Was it the Charger 3 that I wasn't the first one to do so? There was some, or was it Hellcat? I think it was a Hellcat. I wasn't impressed with the Hellcat. Yeah, okay, I was third. So yeah, two people beat me to the Hellcat. Liam. But yeah, man. All right, cool. I am a dog, and I have pissed on the Dodgers all over the place. But anyway, yeah, it's very simple. Like, you can just, it's really easy to use. Like, one thing I respect about Tiago the most is that when he made this website, he thought about me. No, I'm not trying to be, like, you know, selfish or anything. When I mean he thought about me, I mean he thought about the dumb people. As in, like, the UI is really easy to use. Like, I never get confused when I use the website. So that's also really cool. So obviously, like, if you want to check what track set, you can always choose Twisty Dry. You can remove that. Twisty Drag, you can remove that. Dry City, all that kind of stuff as well. If you want to look for a specific track set though, just click more, and then you can just type it in. So let's say that I'm specifically looking for, I don't know, like a Monaco track set. I can just put Mona, and all the Monaco stuff will show up. I want to see Monaco Hairpin, so it's going to show up. And there are no times for Monaco Hairpin for the ACR and the Challenger. So if you want to add your name to this, you can always find the correct time and put it in. Now, the one thing that okay, look. Even though that this is kind of like a sponsored video, like a collaboration video, I kind of want to, like, you know, give the pros and cons and everything. One thing I've never really, like, agreed with this website is that anybody can just put in times. Like, as long as you make an account, anyone can put in times. I mean, honestly, like, that means trolls can put in times as well. So, you know, just please be nice. Put in the right time. Don't put in the wrong time, okay? The funny thing is, though, we actually know if you are a troll. Like, we know the people that put in the wrong times, and you can probably get reprimanded for that. I actually don't know too much about that. That's up to Tiago. But, like, yeah, just be a good person. Put in the right times, okay? So we've talked about, you know, home. We've talked about challenges, so I'm going to clear all that. So obviously we have challenges as well. I've already showed this to you. Just click challenges, and then obviously the first thing you want to do is click the highest tab, and then you want to click what challenges you're looking for. So here are all the proving grounds that exist. lists. Here are all the Skyline, Nismo, Yellowbird stuff, all of that, and the Pagani and Mola tune-up as well. And then obviously the second tab, you can choose what round that you are looking for. Okay, so now we've talked about challenges, we've talked about that. Now let's talk about the brand new feature, which is events. Now this is completely brand new. I'm pretty sure that this is less than a week old, and it's absolutely insane. So right now we have a Suzuki event, we got the Expo S5 cheat sheet, and we have the Maserati. So let's say that you have, well, first of all, it's a good way for you to check what all the track sets are going to be, right? So you get to see half mile, quarter, Monaco City Streets. Like, these are all the track sets put in one compressed area for you to see, so you can analyze the event. Then what you want to do is you want to see these 4 boxes on the side. Just click that and click done. Now, if you don't select any kind of filter, any kind of rarity, A, B, C, or anything, it will just show you everything within the requirements of that event. So it will show you everything within Suzuki and Cadillac, for example, because the requirements that you need for Desperately Seeking Suzuki, which is the event, are Cadillac and Suzuki. So you're not going to see any Bugattis or Dodges or anything like that. And as you can see right here, best car for the 1 mile is obviously the Pikes Peak, same thing for the quarter. Now, one feedback I will give for this is obviously, like, you cannot choose the top 5 cars because the RQ limit is 325. So if there was one way to go one step further and make a hand that, I don't know, kind of fit the RQ, that would be even more useful. Kind of similar to the challenges, but obviously, like, that will be a whole new can of worms that Tiago would have to work with, but that's one thing that would be pretty cool. So obviously, again, let's say that I don't want to see the Pikes Peak at all. Maybe I'll just select A, B, C, and then it will only show me cars within Suzuki and Cadillac. That is something that you cannot change within A, B, and C. No more Suzuki Pikes Peak. So obviously over here you can see the best car for the fast circuit without the Pikes Peak and the Escudo is going to be the ATS-V. Best car for the twisty road is going to be the CT6. So even with this resource, it still relies you to use your brain a bit, obviously, right? Because, like, let's say I select this, and obviously you can't run this entire hand. So what you want to do, and what I would do, is I would see what is the best average car for the 4 wet tracks. And so obviously, like, 16 is best for the hairpin, 16 is best for the twisty road, which shows up twice, talking about Cadillacs. But then when you go to the fast circuit, the 16 isn't the best, the 16 is the best. That being said, though, 3 out of 4 track sets, the 16 is the better car, so I'm probably gonna want to use the 16. There's a really cool feature, so that's really cool as well. Now moving on, the next thing I want to talk about are all the special perks. Obviously the events is a special perk, and obviously you get these special perks if you sign up for Tiago's or Top Drives Records Patreon. And obviously, like, I've got a Patreon too. I know what it's like. Support the grind, y'all. You can also join mine, but honestly, most of you watching are probably in mine already. So we're gonna move on to charts, and charts is a really cool resource as well. Really, if you just want to learn and study about the game, let's say that you're just a really passionate person, a really passionate player of Top Drives, then obviously charts is a really easy way to learn about the game. But let's say you don't want to spend the time and learn about every single minute detail. That's what Blossom Choice is for. And once again, you can look for Blossom Choice on this website, or you can also check out, my most viewed video. I mean, it's not the most viewed video, it's among my most viewed videos. If you go to my channel, you'll find it for sure. But let me show you how it works. So first of all, let's say I want to know what is the best American car for the twisty circuit. Go to select a track, and then what you want to do is you want to look for twisty circuit. I think it's even faster if I just type it in. So I'm going to go twisty circuit dry, and I don't want rolling, I want standing, right? Then after you've chosen your track set, you go to the filter and you want to click change. And then what you want to do over here is you want to just look for American cars. So look, I want American cars, and I tell you what, we all know that the best car for this is going to be the SCG. No surprise over there. So I want to know what is the best epic American car for the twisty circuit. Now, I think it's the Celine, but I might be wrong. So let's check it out. So let's click done, and then we're gonna load the chart. And then I want to select these tunes only. I want to only see maxed out cars, and we're gonna click load the chart. Okay. So real quick, once again, like I said, this website was made with me in mind. It was made with the dumb person in mind. It's very easy to understand. So first of all, what you can do is obviously everything is determined by its color. Like each rarity is determined by its color. So obviously epic is purple. So let's say you want to zoom into just epics only. Then what you want to do is you just want to click and hold. You want to drag it out. and select and let go. That's it. And it will zoom in. And as you can see, the best car will always be towards the left and the top, and the worst car will always be towards the bottom and the right. So that's one easy way to look about it. Okay, so I'm sorry if you're Japanese, because obviously, like, if you know, when you read in Japan, you read the other way around. So you gotta get used to this. So I think that the best car is the Celine. Let's see if I'm right. I am. Okay, so I think that's one, and that's why it used to be Blossom Choice. But yeah, let's say that I don't even want to look at the worst car. Well, at least now we know that the worst car is actually the Colorado. Let's say that I only want to compare the best of the best. We can even zoom it in even more. And as you can see now, it will zoom in to show us the best of the best. So the best car for American Twisty Circuit is the Celine S1. Happy I got that right. Second best, the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Third best is the Rezvani. Now, obviously, there are some other dots over here that are darker. What do those represent? Those represent other epics and legendaries that are not American. So you want to focus on the American cars only, because that's what I filtered by. So that's what I see. I see Celine, I see Chevrolet, I see Rezvani. So it's a really way to find out what is the best of the best. Now, one of the best situations where I think this is really useful for is common and clubs. Because you know me, I freaking hate commons. I hate it with my core, because there's always a different winner for a different track set, and it's not super, you know, straightforward. You know, sometimes you might be surprised what is the best car. Let's try Hairpin Road. Okay, so we'll try Hairpin Road dry, and we'll click load chart. This should probably show up. It's taking its time. It's thinking. There you go. Why is it so weird? Why is it dragged out like that? You know what? I think the Monaco stuff hairpin. I don't know what I did. I have broke the web. If anyone's gonna break the website, it was gonna be me. I think it's gonna be the Bristol. Yeah, alright. This one I knew mainly because I did a lot of research for Blossom Choice. One thing that is pretty cool when you load it by everything is you get to see what are the worst legendaries and the best epics. So let me load this chart. This one's probably going to take a while because it's doing every car in the game. So let's zoom in over here where we see the best of the epics and kind of like the worst of the legends, right? So the best epic for the hill climb is the Farbout. Surprise, surprise. And the cool thing about this is you can tell from this chart how many legendaries the Farbout is able to beat on a hill climb. And these are max legendaries, by the way. So it's capable of beating a max Lotus 311. That's freaking crazy, dude. It's capable of beating a max Koenigsegg CCX. It's capable of beating a max BMW M5 CS prize car. So it really just goes to show you how freaking OP the goddamn Farbout is, dude. It's able to beat the Viper TA. It's able to beat the Peugeot EX. How far that car has fallen. Yeah, obviously the Project 8 is a piece of crap as well. So just all around very, very useful information. Like I said, if you're very, very passionate about the game, then this is basically something that you cannot live without. And then obviously all the filter stuff, I think I don't need to explain any of that, right? That's very easy. I mean, I'm stupid, but I bet you guys are not as stupid as I am. So if I get it, you guys probably get it too. Real quick, y'all, before I forget, because I did forget, so I had to record this part as a separate section. Another premium feature is, of course, the best stuff feature. Now, the best stuff feature is very similar to the data chart, but it's more it's less interactive, but it's more straightforward, as in, like, you get to see, instead of a bunch of dots and looking over those dots, you just get to see everything in one list. So let's say that I want to find the best super rare American car for the 0 to 100, then basically just select your track up here. So this is where you select the track. So I want 0 to 100, and then over here for the filter you can click change if you want. So let's say that I want maybe rares. Maybe let's change this to rares. No, actually, no, I want super rares. So let's do super rares, and let's make it American cars, click done, and then we find the best. Now, the reason why I'm choosing super American is because I know what the best car is going to be. Yeah, it's a Charger, baby. So, you know what I mean? So this is an easier way to kind of show you. Let's just do one more, for example. So once again, I'm going to go click best of. I'm going to change this, and now I want to know what is maybe the best ultra rare in general. So we're gonna do, no, you know what, ultra rare front wheel drive. Okay, so we're gonna do ultra rare front wheel drive, and then instead of 0 to 100, let's choose Twisty Circuit. Actually, that's too boring, because everyone's just gonna say, oh, and we don't want American, we don't want what is it, we don't want just a Peugeot, right? The Peugeot is gonna be too obvious. So we want front wheel drive, we want performance tires. So let's click done. All right, I think that the best is going to be the Mini Cooper, John Cooper Works, whatever it's called. Hey, there it is. That's why it's Blossom Choice too. So yeah, man, it's really cool. And one thing that is incredibly surprising is that the art, I have a feeling that this time is wrong. So, you know, that's the thing. And I said earlier on, that's one of the cons of letting everybody choose. I mean, that's one of the cons of letting everybody write down the times. But, you know, this is where your own intuition of playing the game for so long will come into, you know, account. Like, this is where it'll come in handy. There's no way. There's no way that's the second best card for Twisty Circuit. This has to be a wrong time. 10808, beating a Magon, beating a... No, I can't. 4595 to 4. No, there's absolutely no way. That has to be a wrong time. There's the way you can flag the wrong time, so I can just click, you know. Oh, and see, it even tells you who did it. So yeah, I mean, I cannot say for 100% certain that is wrong. I don't have a Max Vauxhall GTC VXR, so I can't test it myself. But obviously, if you have this car Max, then you can test it, and then you can, you know, flag it. So you can see, you can always say that, oh, it's correct, oh, it's wrong. Obviously, like 99%, I think it's wrong, and you can even see who was the dungus that did it. But anyway, guys, moving on to the end of the video now. I just want to add this little section over here. So yeah, dude, like, this is just genuinely really cool as a feature. Like, everything in this website is really cool, you know, all the features, the events, and all that kind of stuff. But one thing I cannot stress this enough is Tiago, the person that created this website. He is incredibly passionate about the game. And I think that is the most important thing. Having faith that the person in charge of this project loves the game as much as I do, and maybe some of you as well. That is very welcoming to see. You know what I mean? So that's just really cool in general. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. This website has saved me in so many freaking, you know, challenges. It saved me a lot of time. So once again, guys, we are going to add more to it. I mean, Tiago and I are talking about a way that we can make clubs just a lot more efficient for everybody, putting in club features in here as well. So if you want to go check out that website, if you haven't already, you know, the link to the website will be down in the description below. And I cannot endorse this enough. Like, obviously I would love to endorse my own Patreon, but the amount of work that Tiago has put into this, like, if you are supporting me on Patreon, if you want to support anybody else, I mean, Tiago is a fantastic way and a fantastic person to check out as well. You know, if I'm just gonna plug Patreon's Android Fanatic as one too, you know? Alright, we're chilling. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Shout out to Tiago, shout out to Top Drives Records, and yeah, just really cool stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax.